Stop saving. The poor save. The rich, they multiply. I know. You've heard the opposite your whole life. Save money. Cut expenses. Don't buy that coffee. Be responsible. But let me hit you with the realest, rawest truth most people won't say out loud. Saving money won't make you rich. Yes, saving money will not make you rich. In fact, it might be keeping you stuck, playing small, living in fear, because while you're clutching pennies, the rich are multiplying dollars. While you're budgeting every cent, they're buying assets that spit out cash while they sleep. This video is not an attack on saving. Saving is step one. But if you stop at saving, you'll never reach wealth. Stick with me, because in a few minutes, I'll show you one mindset shift that rewired my bank account and could do the same for yours. No fluff, no cliches, just the truth. Let's get this straight. Saving is essential to a point. Save enough for peace. Save enough for an emergency. Then stop hoarding. Start building. Because saving alone is like filling a tank, but never driving the car. Your parents saved. Their parents saved. They were told, work hard, live below your means, and save every month. But where did it get them? A fragile retirement, a life postponed, a dream deferred. Now ask yourself, do I want a life that's safe, or one that's significant? Do I want to look responsible, or live remarkable? Do I want a padded account, or a life packed with meaning? Here's a story that shook me. Rahul, a sharp guy I worked with on a few projects, saved for 25 years, never splurged, skipped travel, skipped risk, skipped life. He retired at 60. 2 years later, he had a stroke. Now he has money, but no time, no memories, no moments. He didn't save money, he saved regret. Life passed him by while he waited for the right time, only to realize time doesn't wait. Want to know the quiet thief? It's not your spending, it's not your coffee, it's inflation, and it's ruthless. On average, inflation grows 3% a year. That means in just 5 years, your savings lose 15% of their buying power. Yes, that's 15% of your buying power. Your $10,000, now worth $8,500, without you spending a cent. It just shrinks. Meanwhile, the rich, they don't sit still, they move money. Fast. For example, a wealthy investor sees a dip in tech stocks. Within hours, they liquidate part of a real estate holding, shift millions into undervalued tech, and catch the rebound. They've got teams, tools, and tactics, moving money in minutes, while most people are still waiting for their paycheck to hit. Let's take the example of James, 26-year-old. Instead of saving, he invested $500 into a digital marketing course. 6 months later, he's freelancing at $2,000 a month. A year in, $120,000 income, remote, independent, thriving. If he saved that $500, he'd have safety and still be stuck. You don't get rich by saving, you get rich by multiplying. You don't grow by protecting, you grow by planting. Invest in yourself and let that be your interest rate. Yes, invest in yourself and let that be your interest rate. We've glamorized safety, but safety can be the most dangerous thing of all, because when you're too careful, you stop being creative. When you aim to survive, you forget how to thrive. Wealth doesn't come from caution. It comes from calculated action, from bold moves backed by knowledge, from seeing risk not as danger, but as a doorway. The rich walk through while others wait outside. Think of Oprah. She didn't squirrel away cash. She poured into her speaking, her platform, her purpose. And that return, it's still compounding. Musk, he risked his entire PayPal exit money, around $180 million. He didn't leave it sitting in a bank, letting inflation quietly eat it away. He moved it, fast, bet it all on Tesla and SpaceX, even when it nearly broke him, even when no one believed. Jay-Z didn't just rap. He bought back his masters. He built brands, invested in art, liquor, streaming. He moved from artist to architect. His net worth in the early 2000s, around $100 million. Today, over $2.5 billion. That's a 2,400% increase. That's what happens when you stop working in culture and start owning it. The broke mindset says, what if I lose it all? The wealthy mindset says, what if I learn, grow, and dominate because I tried? What if safety is an illusion? What if fear is my prison and action is the only way out? Let's be real. That emergency fund you're so proud of, it's step one, a safety net, not a strategy. It keeps you from drowning, but it won't help you fly. Step 1 is survival. But wealth, freedom, ownership, that comes when you start building, growing, and risking wisely. Step 1 is necessary, but it's not your final form, because safety of that emergency fund can sedate you. It whispers, "You're fine. Wait a little longer. Don't rock the boat." But what if you're supposed to build the boat? Sarah had $50,000 in savings at 30. She sat on it, didn't touch it, waited for the perfect opportunity. 5 years later, still waiting, her friend Joe took $10,000, bought a content marketing course, launched a small agency, now makes $12,000 per month and is scaling. Joe acted, Sarah saved. Money in motion grows. Money at rest dies slowly. Yes, always save for emergencies. But if you've done that, then it's time to invest aggressively in what grows you, not just protects you. This is not an attack. It's an observation. The middle class is struggling to keep up, not because they're lazy, not because they're dumb, but because they were taught an outdated system. Go to school, get a job, save 10%, buy a house, retire at 65. That system is crumbling. And the economy? It's not waiting for you to catch up. The wealthy? They're not saving 10%. They're investing 100% of effort into scale, ownership, and leverage. They use inflation to grow wealth, not lose it. They buy real estate, start businesses, build digital assets. They borrow smart money to build freedom. Grant Cardone, the real estate mogul, took out $100 million in debt, not to survive, but to scale. Because when you understand the system, you stop fearing it, you start using it. Stay with me. In just a few minutes, I'll share one simple belief shift. That 10x'd my income and cost me nothing to apply. No fancy tools, no guru secrets, just a different way of seeing money. Let's flip the mindset again. Most people sacrifice the future to protect today, but wealth is built by sacrificing comfort today. To protect your tomorrow, think long, act bold, build for the life you want 5 years from now, not the fear you feel right now. Visualize this. You're 40. You've got options. You're not asking permission. You're traveling. You're free. Now compare that to playing it safe for decades, only to retire on a tightrope, praying nothing goes wrong. That's not freedom. That's a trap. The real flex is living for legacy. ZestifyUp exists to help you do just that. It's not just a platform, it's a launchpad. We teach high-income skills. We train you in money psychology. We connect you with investment strategies that actually work, and we give you the mindset to break free for good. So if you're done playing small, click the link. Join us. The wealthy don't just earn more, they think differently. They buy income-producing assets, they buy leverage, they buy freedom. They protect their wealth with trusts, they multiply it with equity, they scale it with people, teams, and automation. And here's what no one teaches. The rich don't fear risk, they calculate it. They don't just jump blindly. They invest in what they understand. They start small, they learn fast. So should you. That $500 you saved, put it into a course, a skill, a side hustle, learn, apply, grow, because the poor save to survive. The middle class saves to feel safe, and the rich, they invest to get free. The rich don't save just to play it safe. They know saving alone won't build real wealth. They take calculated risks, putting their money where it can grow, not just sit. While most protect what they have, the wealthy position what they have to earn more. This isn't just about money, it's about breaking the cycle. If you're watching this, you might be the first person in your family to question the script, to say, enough is enough. No more paycheck to paycheck. No more hoarding cash out of fear. No more shrinking into safety. Repeat this with me. I will not die with my potential still inside me. I will not settle for safety when I'm built for impact. I will not trade decades of life for a padded savings account. Today is your line in the sand. Not someday, not next month, now. So what do? Take that bold step. Invest in that skill. Join ZestifyUp. Start the business. Buy the course. Because your future is not something you hope for. It's something you build. If you can feel the shift, then comment below and declare it. I am done saving. Yes, comment, I am done saving. If you're ready to start multiplying. Tag someone who needs this message. Send this to the person who's been sitting on their dream. Let's light that fire together. Stop saving out of fear. Start building with boldness. Because the future doesn't belong to the cautious. It belongs to the courageous. You weren't born to just get by. You were born to build, inspire, and lead, to break the script and rewrite your legacy. ZestifyUp isn't just another channel, it's your starting point. A place where dreamers become doers, where you learn high-income skills, investment strategies, and unlock the mindset of freedom. And if something in this video lit a fire inside you, don't let it fade. Let it fuel your next move. Watch this next. Before you make another financial decision, break the matrix, the 4 wealth truths that will change your life. It'll shatter what you've been taught and reveal how the rich actually build generational wealth. Your future is waiting, and this is just the beginning.